How do everybody? You guys are seeing my junky house. I'm going to Walmart today. I decided to give you guys a live view of around town. So, welcome to Muskogee, Oklahoma. Just looking behind me, my kids got, there's my neighbor next to me, really nice people. And the main reason for this, and nobody's really watching this, well, yeah, nobody's really watching this, so that's okay. I just want to give you guys a little, sorry about the bumps. But anyways, I just wanted to give you guys a little stroll around town. I am headed to Walmart, and I hate that place, but you know, it's got to be done. And this is going up what's called Haskell Boulevard. I just turned from my house and I turned up here, and I'm now headed east. And all the little rugrats and teeny boppers and everything are just now starting to get out of school. That's all right. So anyways, I'm sitting here at the light, this famous light you guys have all seen. Like I said, we got a church on about every other corner here, so yeah, I didn't catch it. I'm sitting at the light and I didn't catch the chat, guys, so I apologize if I don't get it, but I thought I'd give you just a little. The main reason I wanted to say is to come on here and say thank you to everybody who has participated in the spinning up support for a vet. People like Kelly Shore is now on board. That's going to be a big boost. Matter of fact, he was very generous, and he is also, like he says, it's not just the financial side of things, but it's the emotional support. I talked to Jim Crennan last night. We talked for 2 hours. When he saw how much you guys had raised for him, let's put it to you this way: there wasn't a dry eye in the house last night. Hello, Rick Halber. Like I said, I'm on my phone, so I can just barely see it, so I got to watch the traffic. I can't be just, you know, but I'm trying to keep track, and if I don't get to say hi to you, if I missed your name or something, it's just, but this is driving through Muskogee. This is York Street up here. But I really just wanted to say thank you to everybody. Jim wanted me to send out his heartfelt and very humble thank you. He just was moved last night. His wife, I could hear her in the background, and he was just, you know, they were both in tears. And before it was all over, so were Judy and I. We were just blown away by the generosity of all of you good people out there. I mean, I couldn't have imagined that it would, you know, I put $5,000 up there, but for us to hit $1,000 in the first 24 hours was just over $1,000 actually in the first 24 hours. So I am driving safe, Rick. I can glance up at this, and but yeah, I'm paying attention. When I get a moment's check, I see it pop up, you know, I'll say something. Anybody else out there, if I've missed saying hi to you, I'll catch you when I stop at Walmart, where when I stop at the next spot. I've got to stop it and pick up, got to pick up one of them big cow bones for Ranger, my Great Pyrenees. He's needing his teeth cleaned, and that's the best way to do it, is get him a big old bone to gnaw on. So I had saved one for Christmas from the ham, but it didn't turn out well. I didn't get it cleaned up good, and it's just, you know. Yes, it is actually a beautiful day here, and thank you for that. It's a little cool. The wind's out of the north. I'm trying to look and see. It's 56 degrees, which isn't too shabby. But it was 70 degrees yesterday, so it's actually cooled down. So I'm sitting here at the light waiting to make this left-hand turn. We have double turn lanes here, so man, we got 11 people watching. Oh, Manic Magic, you're in here too. And I thought I saw Joseph was the one who said it was a beautiful day. Yeah, Joseph Erickson. Welcome to my live stream. You know, while I'm sitting at the light, I can read stuff. You're from Portland, Oregon. Okay, all right. I have actually been to Portland, Oregon, and I had family up in Oregon and Washington. So, but there, I think I got one cousin that still lives up there, but that's about it. But as we get older, that happens. But actually, I got a good friend that lives up there in Oregon right now, come to think of it. I forgot he'd moved up there. Yeah, it is a beautiful day. Hey, Manic Magic, howdy do. Like I said, when I'm sitting here at the lights, I can read this. It's gotten colder there, all right. Well, it's and no snow. That's a good thing. We haven't had any snow. We had one day that it was sort of a freezing mix. One part of Oklahoma got snow, but it was gone by the next day. But this part over here, this area on this part is the northeastern corner of Oklahoma, and it's known as green country because, as you can see, there is a slew of trees around, and we got lakes and trees all over the place. Back in the 30s, when Oklahoma got hit by the Dust Bowl, after that was all over, they I didn't see who that was. I just turned, so I couldn't see it. But after the Dust Bowl, they went through and did a reclamation of everything and started building lakes and dams to make sure that if they had to, they could irrigate. And of course, when you start putting in a lot of lakes, and there are a bunch of them around here, there's right here in Muskogee, there are 3 major tributaries that merge here, and down back behind me, which you guys can't see, but back the other direction on this road, if you go down there about probably about 4 miles, is a place called Three Forks Landing, and that's actually where you can launch into what's called the Arkansas River Kermagee Navigational Canal. And that's part of this whole thing, was the navigation canal, and that's how they brought up that submarine. Any of you guys that saw the video that Mel and I did together, that's how they were able to do that, is bring it up through there. They floated it up through that navigation canal from the Mississippi. But it's called Three Forks because we have three rivers that merge right here, and but we're called green country because when you put in a lot of lakes, then you start getting humidity, and then you start getting natural, and they don't really have to water here. I mean, we very seldom have to water our lawns. They just, there's usually enough rainfall and enough humidity that, and the grass is just, especially the Bermuda grass, it just grows very successfully. As you can see, I'm pulling into Orchland, so I'm going to stop here for a few minutes and read some of the chat. And that's part of our district library. That's a branch of it. And but anyways, guys, I appreciate everybody who came on board and to watch this. And don't be surprised if I pop up another one in just a little bit, but I got to run in here and this is where I'm going to get hey, Eagle VP, glad to have you in here. I'm just about ready to, I want to try this and see if I can do this. I don't know if it lets me do it. I've never tried it on the phone before or live streaming. Yeah, there we go. Let me get that turned around so you guys can see me. All right. So anyway, I'd never done that before. I didn't know how it worked because I always do it off my studio. So we got Joseph Erickson, and I appreciate everybody who came in. And guys, I want to thank all of you that have gone on board with the Steve Carpenter he jumped on it like he and Jim Hightower, they reached out to some people, and Steve wrote some letters, and I got copies of them, and he wrote some very nice letters. And we got Kelly Shores that came on board, he's going to see what he can do to help promote it. He wants to do it the right way. Sorry about that. He wants to do it the right way. And Ken Herron was on Mel's little short live stream that he did on his test Monday night after my show, and he said he's going to be on board for it. So, you know, if you guys can't afford to put anything up there, JP Slayer Racing, hey, how you doing there? Welcome to my live stream. But like I said, if you can't afford to give financially, how about sending out the link? There's, you know, you can see it on my videos there, and for the GoFundMe thing, and let's keep it going, because I've never heard appreciation in a man's voice. Yeah, I understand that, Mavic. You know, I did see that, and I can't remember if I answered you or not, but yeah, if you guys can keep that GoFundMe for Jim Crennan going, because he's going to need, I did find out from him he's going in for surgery for the cancer on the 17th. It's in his lungs, and they think they caught it early, but, you know, they thought that on his, he had stomach cancer first, and now he beat that, but now he's fighting the cancer. Yes, the big boys are getting in on it. Yeah, matter of fact, I wrote to Kelly Shores this morning, and he just, you know, YouTubing is costly. Well, yeah, it can be, especially if we're trying to raise money for people, and that's why that will help a lot. Yeah, and that's exactly why I wanted to get some of the big guys in. I knew once I reached out to some of you guys know other people. I'm just a little fish in a big pond, you know. And I'm when it comes to the world of YouTube, I'm unimportant. But a lot of you guys, if you aren't bigger, you at least know people who are, and you have connections, and that's what I was counting on. And I got to give Steve Carpenter credit for jumping on the bandwagon. He sent out some very moving and very well worded emails, and of course Kelly Shores just jumped right on it, and he really, and he didn't just you know, it wasn't just lip service with him. He put into the fund. He helped kick it up over $1,000. We made over $1,000 in 24 hours, guys. But we have to keep it going, and that's why. Hey, Matt, glad to see you joined us. Really, I missed you the other night. I think you weren't on my live stream Monday night, and I missed you because I was really wanting to pick on you, and you weren't there. So, you know, I just had to do what I had to do. But, or if you were on there, you weren't saying anything. Either that or I've slept and forgot about it. But, yeah. But this thing with Jim Crennan, yeah, I had some hot cocoa ready for you, and Jim Hightower did. But yeah, you know, this, and in all honesty, I'm not doing any of this for me, because Jim is such a nice guy. I've never heard a guy with a more positive attitude than Jim Crennan has. And we've got, guys, he's up against the wall on this one. His finances, because of the way they dropped him, you know, the week before Christmas, and the fact that he was missing work anyways due to, you know, he was missing some work anyways due to dealing with the cancer, you know. I mean, but they're going to go in and do this surgery on the 17th, and he does have one of the guys that he had worked with had a contract and needed somebody to do some contracting, and he was able to slip Jim a little bit of work to help him out, and he just got started on that. And I think yesterday was his first day, or maybe his second day that they just got started on, and so he's got a little bit of work coming, and the guy's not expecting him to work 72 hours. He understands. But the thing is, the Jim's going in for surgery, and it's on his lung. Well, I don't know about any of the rest of you guys, but I don't care what kind of surgery, even if it's just having your gallbladder out. Well, good Lord Almighty, I just saw one of my cousins drive by. He didn't even see me. I'll catch him. Hey, Mike Brown, how are you doing? Well, guys, I'm going to have to cut this short because, one, I see a cousin back here I haven't seen for a while. I need to catch him. And I will talk to you guys later. I will see you on Mel's show tonight. Judy is doing well. Yes, she's doing very well. She's doing real well right now, as a matter of fact. I couldn't be more pleased. She's getting her strength back, and she's able to get around, and she's resting better, and when she's up, and she's doing good. So anyways, guys, I'm going to... I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to talk with you for a few minutes, and then I'm going to get off here as I'm walking through so you guys can see me. So I got to go in this store anyway, so we're going to have a walking... I'm going to do this for a few minutes. I've never done this before. Sorry about the bright sunlight, but it is what it is. So I will talk at you guys later. Thank each and every one of you that have helped out, and thank each and every one of you that stopped in today. But I've got some chores. Keep an eye out. I may have another live stream on the way back home today. So anyways, I'll catch you guys later. Thanks a lot, guys, and you have a good one, okay?